Hi guys, this is Abby from Witchcraft Criminal History. How you doing today? Good, I hope. Today we're continuing our chapter with the Book of Crystal Spells by Amber Grant. And today we're reading about making your own magical jewelry. Alright, let's go. If you can string beads on a wire, you can make your own jewelry. It can be that simple. A coven sister of mine taught me the basic technique, and I've made dozens of necklaces, bracelets, and even earrings. In fact, she taught our entire coven so we could make jewelry together. If you want to learn jewelry making techniques, find an instruction book or video to get started, or take a class at a craft store. In addition, like any handmade craft, you can easily make the act of jewelry making into a ritual. Having your group learn together can be a wonderful bonding experience. You can speak a specific word or phrase as you add each bead, then dedicate the finished piece of your purpose. You can also designate certain pieces of jewelry for special rituals and celebrations, such as moonstone for full moon ritual and smoky quartz or jet for dark moon. When shopping for jewelry and supplies, beware of cheap imitation stones and plastics. While inexpensive plastic beads can be good fashion piece for casual wear, they do not make good magical jewelry. You may be wondering, what about glass beads? They're pretty, made of natural materials and come in every color you can imagine. There's nothing wrong with having a magical piece made of glass, depending on your purpose. Glass can be infused with personal power, just like any craft. It's also nice to string glass beads together with real stone. This is what I recommend if you plan to use glass for magical jewelry. And don't forget about natural items like wood, pearls, and shells. Know your sources and never buy a piece that's endangered or illegally harvested. Wood and shell beads are usually inexpensive and easy to find. Once you acquire some simple jewelry making tools, you may be able to make simple repairs to broken pieces, or take apart old pieces to make new ones. Speaking of broken jewelry, I once had a particular ring charged for magical purposes, but after just over a year of wearing it, the stone fell out. Luckily, I found the stone, so the ring could be repaired. But when I realized the need I had charged it for had been resolved, I set the ring aside, since having it repaired was going to cost more than I paid for the ring. It was an antique, and I started wearing a different ring on that finger. It turns out that this new ring I began wearing had a purpose. It was a stone associated with my astrological sign, and after further research I discovered that it indeed pertained to a personal issue I was dealing with. It's funny how these things turn out, so pay attention to little signs, investigate stones, and seem to find you. and you may end up addressing something in your life that needs attention. Coven jewelry. I might as well do this one. Coven jewelry. If you're a member of a group, circle, or coven, it's nice to have a matching piece of jewelry to wear for gatherings. If you purchase pendants, each person can personalize his or her by whatever chain or beads is desired. As a group, you can dedicate your piece together during a ritual. It can be a powerful moment, and you'll have your piece of jewelry to feel that bond, even when you're not together. You can also create personalized string of beads that perhaps each contain some of the same stones. Or you could all learn to make jewelry together like we did. Our coven has matching sterling silver pendants with a special symbol that holds meaning for us. However, each of us wears the symbol in her own way. I leave mine loose so I can change the chain. One of the other ladies has strung hers on beads made from one of her personal power stones. We dedicate our pieces in a group ritual using water from Sacred Spring. Here's a chant you could use to dedicate group ritual jewelry. Of course, you are encouraged to personalize this or write your own. Put all pieces together on the altar and chant. By the symbol we are bound, joined by friendship we have found, sister companion in the craft unite, near or far and day or night. May these symbols keep us strong, to each other we belong. Each individual hold his or her piece, and everyone chants, let these pieces serve and show the sisterhood companionship in which we grow. Dedicate them all as one, as we will, so it be done. And put on the jewelry. Hopefully you enjoyed that little section on how to make jewelry and coven jewelry. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and blessed be.